The greatest terms to characterize the essence of a classic German holiday are possibly natural beauty, culture, and history. When it comes to places to visit in Germany, travelers are spoiled for choice with its little villages, historic cities, stunning mountains, and enchanting forests. Sell high-quality goods. Traditional and alternative, British-inspired and Scandinavian-themed. Eco-friendly and designer-oriented. Whatever your interests are, the city has something for you. 10. Cologne. You see it at unexpected times. Cologne's cathedral, the city's twin-towered emblem, looming above an urban view and the Rhine's ageless path. As you sit in its lofty stained glass-lit and artwork-filled interior, you can sense the passage of time. Cologne is a gold mine of attractions, led by its iconic cathedral. The city's museum scene is particularly strong when it comes to art, but there's also plenty for chocolate lovers, sports fans, and even Roman history buffs. Cologne is a walking history and architecture textbook. Wander the streets and you'll come across an antique Roman wall, medieval churches aplenty, drab post-war buildings, avant-garde constructions, and a new postmodern area right on the Rhine. 9. Heidelberg. Heidelberg is a renowned tourist destination with historic treasures such as the ancient old bridge, Heidelberg Castle, the Church of the Holy Spirit, and the Knight St. George House. Hauptstrasse, the city's main street, is lined with taverns, restaurants, open-air cafes, stores, and markets selling beer steins, cuckoo clocks, and German sausages. Things Taste is an outdoor amphitheater near the Old Town that was built by the Nazi authority to promote propaganda events. Today, concerts, festivals, and other special events are held at this fascinating location. Heidelberg is home to Germany's oldest university, and the Philosopher's Walk, a gorgeous walkway frequented by many prior philosophers and professors, can be used to retrace the city's lengthy academic past. Similarly, the Karl Bosch Museum, Palatinate Museum, and Bonsai Museum are among the city's many theaters, galleries, and museums where visitors may learn about the city's arts and history. The Ball of the Vampires, Carnival, Classic Music Festival, International Easter Egg Market, and Christmas Market are just a few of the city's annual festivals and cultural events. 8. Hamburg. Those interested in experiencing the excellent hospitality of Germany's northernmost inhabitants may consider visiting Hamburg. The country's second-largest city is located on the Elbe River's estuary, just a short distance from the North Sea, ensuring its status as the country's most important port. Shipping channels not only cross the world from here, but also connect to key domestic waterways. You'll see an unceasing stream of vessels of all sorts coming and leaving any day of the week, day or night, including an increasing number of cruise ships putting sightseers ashore to see this sophisticated, dynamic city. Like these visitors, you'll want to start by seeing Hamburg's massive port, which spans 100 square kilometers and is known for its well-preserved ancient warehouse district. These former storage facilities now host everything from concert halls and entertainment venues to stores and restaurants, as well as art galleries and museums, including the superb International Maritime Museum and ancient sailing yachts nearby. Be sure to take a harbor tour, which will provide you with magnificent views of the port from the water. Another must-do is a stroll through the city center, particularly along the Dijkstrasse, which features unique architecture and historic townhomes. The wonderful historic canals that go to and from the harbor area, crisscrossed by a network of lovely bridges, may be seen from here. If you have more than a few hours to spare, visit the city's premier family attraction, the spectacular International Maritime Museum, which houses the world's largest train set. 7. Dresden. This city is situated on the banks of the Elbe River, adding to the intensity and mystique of the surrounding area. It's also known as the Florence of the Elbe, and it's famed for its lush greenery, gorgeous position, and surrounding parks and forests. Apart from that, you will be able to appreciate the grandeur of Baroque architecture and visit a variety of museums to learn more about the city's rich past. The majority of WW2 era sites were renovated and reconstructed to restore them to their former beauty. 6. Regensburg. Regensburg, one of Germany's oldest cities, is brimming with medieval splendor and a thriving student scene. The Danube runs through its heart, and its architecturally spectacular Old Town, now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is crisscrossed by narrow winding alleyways. This charming mid-sized Bavarian town founded by the Romans as early as 179 AD, is a treasure mine for cultural and history lovers. The 310-meter-long stone bridge, Steinernbruck, over the Danube, and the 13th century Cathedral of St. Peter, whose magnificent Gothic spires dominate the cityscape, are two of the city's most notable sites. Regensburg, on the other hand, offers more bars and pubs per square mile than any other German city, including Wurststützl, the world's oldest sausage tavern, and is a gateway to some fantastic outdoor sports, such as cycling and rock climbing. 5. The Mosel Valley. The Mosel Valley is one of Germany's most stunning vistas, lined with exquisite terraced vineyards, half-timbered medieval villages, and mountaintop fairy tale castles. Between Trier and Koblenz, this long and tranquil Rhine tributary flows for 195 kilometers, marking one of the country's top white wine-growing regions. This is a fantastic place to get away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Immerse yourself in German culture and indulge in some wine tasting. The beautiful Roman city of Trier, Cochem, with its towering castle and picturesque riverfront promenade, the peaceful village of Beilstein, and the elegant Art Nouveau town of Traben-Trarbach is just a few of the highlights. Late summer and early fall are one of the best times to visit Germany's picturesque Mosel Valley, when the towns come alive with vivacious harvest and wine festivals, including street parades, live music, and delectable local fare. 4. Gorlitz. Gorlitz, arguably Germany's most beautiful town, entices visitors with its calm cobblestone streets, spectacular squares, and magnificent architecture, ranging from Gothic and Renaissance to Baroque and Wilhelminian. This is the country's easternmost town, located in Saxony near the Polish border, and you can stroll right into Zgorzelec. It is a Polish twin city if you cross the Neisse River through the pedestrian bridge. Around 4,000 listed buildings and a colorful array of cafes line the sidewalks in the immaculate Old Town. The beautiful historical sites of Gorlitz have appeared in films including Quentin Tarantino's *Inglourious Basterds*, 2009, The Book Thief, 2013, and The Reader, 2008. 3. Bamberg. The charming Bavarian town of Bamberg, which is built on 7 hills, is known as the Rome of Franconia. Its UNESCO-protected Altstadt is a maze of winding cobblestone lanes, ornate mansions, and well-preserved half-timber structures, and its beer culture is unrivaled. The Regentsburg River is lined with brightly painted fishermen's huts. The city hall sits on an island, and the old 11th century cathedral is one of Germany's most important. 2. Munich. Munich, the capital of Bavaria, is probably one of the most cosmopolitan German cities to visit. Munich has a diverse range of bars, museums, restaurants, churches, and, of course, beer gardens. But it is the world's largest beer festival, Oktoberfest, which takes place every autumn, that puts the city on the map. More than 6 million people from all over the world attend the 16 to 18-day spectacle, which has a jam-packed schedule of live music, amusement rides, games, and of course, Lederhosen. However, due to the festival's enormous popularity, booking ahead of time is important, as Munich becomes one of the most popular destinations to visit in Germany during this period. If you don't want to mingle with the crowds, Munich is a terrific place to visit all year. The Marienplatz main square, which houses the Neues Rathaus, which is known as the New Town Hall, and Alts Rathaus, which is known as the Old Town Hall, and Mariensaal, Mary Column Street, are one of the city's most famous attractions. The Glockenspiel in the tower balcony of the Neues Rathaus has been entertaining visitors with twirling miniatures reflecting stories from Munichies past for almost a century. The 10-minute show airs every day at 11 a.m., 12 p.m., and 5 p.m. throughout the summer months. An observation deck at the summit of the 85-meter-high tower provides great views of the city. Meanwhile, the 150-year-old Rathskeller restaurant, located in the subterranean vault of the Neues Rathaus, serves delectable traditional German cuisine. 1. Berlin. Berlin is one of Europe's most fascinating cities, and it is without a doubt the one that has changed the most in the last 2 decades. It has transformed from a Cold War icon to Europe's city of cool, with a vibrant mix of fashion, design, music, and art. The German capital, a vibrant cultural center, and a budget traveler's dream, has something for everyone, from pulsing nightlife to more than 170 world-class museums, galleries, and philharmonics, and from stately relics that still tell the story of its turbulent past to all the promises of a bright future. Visit the Spree Rivers Museum Island and the spectacular East Side Gallery to see paintings by artists from all over the world placed on the Berlin Wall. Aside from that, you may go shopping on Kurfürstendamm, Berlin's most famous avenue. Learn about Berlin's coffee culture in Mitte, the city's historical core, and sample the city's legendary nightlife in the stylish Friedrichshain neighborhood. If you visit Berlin in the winter, you're in for a treat. The city is home to some of Germany's best and largest Christmas markets. The selection is incredible. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see the rest of our videos. See you soon!